Hello everybody and welcome back to God's Country Shooting and Outdoors. It is so good to have you with us today. I am out the range. The spring is really in the air. I'm looking forward to fishing. I'm looking forward to shooting. I'm looking forward to see how God blesses us in the garden this year. I got a couple guns that I'm shooting today, but this is the one that you're really after to see in this video. So we're going to get to that in a second. While I'm here, I just want to say I was fine-tuning a different scope on the Savage Stevens 334 and 6.5 Creedmoor. That gun continues to just blow my mind at how accurate it is for a $350-ish gun. I've got that gun tuned in pretty good. It's going to take a while to try to get it mapped out at distances, but I've got the gun ready to start mapping out the MOA adjustments out to what I can shoot at this range, which is about 600 yards. So I'm interested and excited about that. Secondly, I have this gun that I brought out today. We'll be talking about this gun a little bit later in a few days. I am excited about this gun. I've mentioned the possibility of getting one. I finally got it. I like to try to feel the gun a little bit before I review it. So I brought it out, got it on paper, got a feel for the gun, feel for the bolt, the trigger, all those good things off camera because, believe it or not, I still get nervous. Anyways, I am excited about this gun, but that is not why you're here. Today you are here for this one. This is the Savage 110 Hunter in 7mm-08. I've had this gun for several months. I actually traded. I hated to do it. I had a Ruger American Gen 1. Man, I took several deer with that gun in a 7mm-08. But I wanted something threaded, so I got this gun. And I've just been so busy through the winter, being on call and different things. So I'm finally getting to get out to the range a little bit. So I've got this gun pretty close. I feel like we're going to be okay with it. So let's get started on this gun and see how well it groups, okay? Alright, so the first ammo we're going to be shooting on this gun is the Remington Corlocks 140 grain. And let's see what it does. So for the scope on this gun, I am shooting. I put a hunting scope on it. So this has the this is a Sig Sauer Buckmaster with the BDC drop. 4 to 18 maybe. Can't remember exactly. But for what I want for hunting, it does pretty good. So Remington Corlock, and let's go to the center dot. Looks like it's about 2 inches left, but right to left about 2 inches, 2.5. Height is about dead on with that shot. He's right there in with it. Wow. I can't tell too much, but it's really close to MOA or less. So, first group down. You give it about 5 or 10 minutes to cool down, and first group looks pretty good, so we'll give it about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, kind of let the barrel cool just a little. Temperature's not too bad today. We'll get on to the next group. All right, so the next one's up is the Hornady Interlock in 139 grain. And let's see what this one does. The wind is a little crazy today, but I guess that's to be expected when it's, let's see, what do we want to get? Let's go top Top right. Guess that's to be expected though for March with the wind. Looks like it's a little bit high and spreading a little bit. Can't tell for sure with this one. But there's Story. See what the So there's Story with that gun on the whitetails, and get a measurement in a few minutes. All right, next up is the Hornady. These are the SSTs, 139 grain. I did look at this scope while I was letting it cool. It's actually only a 12 power scope. So I've got it zoomed all the way out to 12 the best I can. I didn't need to, but I did put a Trident muzzle brake on this gun, more or less just to try to get back on target a little quicker so that I could kind of see where my shots are, because most of the time I shoot by myself. All right, so let's see what these SSTs do. Let's see. Where do we want to go? Let's go. Let's go bottom right. Bottom right. Bottom right. Couldn't tell where that hit. Looks like it's shooting about 3 inches high. So on this gun, there's a lot of things I really like about it. But one thing I have noticed is on the bolt up and down. For some reason or another, it's just really tight on this gun, so you lose a little bit of time on the bolt. I'm hoping that it just, after you get some more ammo through it, it just kind of chills out, loosens up just a little bit. The bolt itself is smooth. The trigger's pretty good. It is a blade trigger. So it does pretty good. Wind is pretty crazy though. Grip's not bad. 2 of them looks like they're about touching. So the grip doesn't look that bad. I can't really tell for sure. Let's see. So it's a little high. 2 of them are really close. One is a little out. I can't tell if it's MOA or not. We're going to measure it a little bit. All right, so the barrel's still a little bit warm, but it is Wednesday night, and I've got an hour till church time, and it's 45-minute drive to church from here. So I'm going to be late if I don't try to get this done. I'm going to be honest and say this gun shoots better than I have today. But yeah, it's absolutely a deer slaying machine. I really do believe. It seems like every time I shoot, there's one on the cool that shoots one way, and then the next 2 that are warm jumps just a little bit, which is probably me. But however, But for now, we're going to finish up with 139 grain CX bullets from Hornady and see how they group. All right, let's see. We are going to go bottom left. Bottom left. That looks like it shot high. That's right, almost touching. Looks better. Oh, I lost that one. I can't see where that one hit. I kind of jerked it just a little bit. Kind of jerked that trigger just a little bit on that shot. Man, I hope it's decent. Well, we'll see in a few. All right, guys, welcome back to the house. I am not even going to show you the bullet results. You've already seen them in the video leading up to here. I put in a couple of places in the video some comments like frustration, confusion, things like that. So here's the problem. Let me show you. One, I'm going to add about a 10 or 15 second video so you can see kind of the scope rings to the bases, and you should be able to see or hear the movement. It's tight. The problem, okay. Let's start at the beginning of this problem. So if you'll look at this, there's no real room left here at the bell for eye relief. And if you look at this end, there's very little room. I can't quite fit my pinky in there, so there's about 1/4 of an inch of eye relief. So you've got 1/4 of an inch of adjustment. These bases are 2-piece Picatinny bases, and they're pretty wide. The problem is because they're so wide, there's not enough room for these rings to be able to set back and give you more eye relief room. And you can't really flip the bases around and give you any extra room. It is what it is. So when I first put this gun together, I found that I didn't have a scope that would give me the eye relief that I needed. So this scope you probably recognize from another video that I done. I don't even remember which rifle I pulled it off of now. I don't remember. Anyways, I'd have to go look in the gun safe. It was the only gun that gave me just enough eye relief to be able to get into this gun pretty good. The problem was I just grabbed ring, scope, and all, slapped it on there. Couldn't figure out why in the world. I knew this gun should shoot better, and I couldn't quite figure it out. And I was getting ready to leave the range, and I just started playing, feeling, seeing what was tight, what wasn't, and I found it. The rings are Weaver. The base is Picatinny. And the type of rings that these are, they're not interchangeable or universal to fit both Weaver or Picatinny. And they're just not tightening up. They're just not seating in. They've got the clamp like this and the receiver that goes in, and it's just not clamping down tight, and it's allowing a little bit of movement. So I will be getting another set of rings, and we're going to shoot this gun again. There was some shots that I felt like should have been really good, and I really feel like this gun is very capable, but I made a very hurried and rookie mistake. You guys can ride me if you want to. It's just one of those things. I got in a hurry. I could have not put this video up at all. I hope that you've watched it out here. I could have not put it all up because to make myself, not look bad. But the fact of the matter is, I'd like for you to learn from this mistake. And hey, I'm human, and as a Christian, I think it's important that I, tell you I'm human and I make mistakes, and I'm not the best at this, but I am grateful to be here with you guys. So I do have a set of rings coming that will fit this. We'll get it back to the range, and I really feel like, I'm really going to complain about getting to go back to the range and shooting another gun. My wife's sitting in there going, yeah, I know, you're not going to complain about that. And she's right, I'm not going to complain about it. Yes, I wasted a few bullets, but I'm glad to get to do this. Thank you guys for joining me. Yes, I screwed up. Remember, love God, love your family, love your country, and yes, love hunting in the outdoors, okay? Until next time, God bless and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Don't forget Sunday school Sunday.